that. So people often say to me, Emma, if you want to be taken seriously as a musician, why don't you make more music-based videos? And actually, I can concede when people have a point. I don't make enough videos talking about the thing that I love the most. So that's going to be changing. There's going to be a ton more videos that are like this. I personally find it really interesting when people talk about production and songwriting, and I hope that you will too. So I thought, what better way to start this kind of new thing that I want to try out than to talk about my most current single, which is Dirt. I do have a new single out called Agenda. It's out this Friday. It'll be on all the streaming and digital platforms where you can buy it, stream it, etc. As soon as it hits midnight in your country on Friday, May the 4th. I hope you love it. It is different from Dirt, but for now, let's talk about Dirt, shall we? A lot of people feel like this is a song that I'm gonna look back on and cringe because of some of the lyrics, etc. But honestly, it's been 9 months since I wrote the first demo for it, and I still love it. I'm so proud of it. I don't think there's anything wrong with saying when you think something that you've created is really, really good. I think people should be self-assured and should be confident in their work. And whilst I have been very quick to dismiss some of my old stuff, I really do feel a lot of pride for Dirt. I think it's one of the best songs I've ever written, and the whole recording process of it was absolutely amazing. I learned so much, and I thought in this video I would take you from the very first acoustic demo that I made for it right up until the finished product. So the first demo that I wrote for Dirt was back on the 16th of August 2017. Please note that Taylor Swift's Reputation era had not been announced. The new single wasn't out. I did not copy Taylor Swift. People keep saying like, oh, she's trying to be like, I got there first. I figured that I would play you a little bit of the acoustic demo. There's no point showing you all the way through because I pretty much had the entire song written in one evening. I was feeling very angry about a certain situation, which I'm over now, it's fine. But I was feeling very angry and I sat on my bed and I was like, right, I'm gonna write a revenge song. And at this moment in time, I didn't really know what exact vibe I wanted to go for. I know that I was still in this kind of mindset of loving After Laughter by Paramore. The finished song does not sound like anything off After Laughter. Don't fucking say it. But I think at the time I was like, maybe it could have a guitar. I don't really know. Anyway, I'm gonna play a bit for you now. Got dirt on you. Don't make me spill it. I got tea for two. So you can tell from that, I obviously changed the way that I was gonna sing certain lines. Twitter saying I'm bitter. I'm glad I changed that. I've had a lot of critique in the past from people saying, you never sing with your accent, you sound American. So there you are. Twitter saying I'm bitter. I love that line. I don't have any cringe for it, believe it or not. So I originally wrote this with capo on first fret, and then A minor, G, C, F. So it'd be like, I was having such a good time, bought a pool, sipping on wine, then you came online, blowing up my Twitter, saying I'm bitter, honey, have you looked in the mirror? It was just those 4 chords all the way through the song, because I was branching into pop. I decided that I wanted to write pop music, and I don't know, the song felt like it didn't need to be really, really complex to be good. In my mind, anyway, good is subjective, I guess. So I sent the song to my manager, Mark, and he absolutely loved it. The second he heard it, he was like, this is the best song I've heard you do. Obviously, he was with me through the Magnetized era. He'd heard all of my previous releases, but this is the first time he said that he was like, wow, this is big. So we arranged for the song to be recorded, and the original idea was the song was going to be recorded, or at least written in a studio with a guy called Ian Mahanti. He was the guitarist in Kids in Glass Houses. He is a songwriter and producer in his own right. He's one of the most chill, lovely dudes, and I had so much fun in the studio crafting the initial idea for Dirt. I'm going to play you a bit of the instrumental of the first version that we did as you'll be able to hear, it is extremely different to how the actual final song sounds. So this was the original idea, because I went to him saying, I think I want guitars in it. And he built guitars in it. Some of you might even prefer this sound, I don't know. But this is how Dirt was originally going to sound. So, as you can obviously, hopefully tell, the song drastically changed. Whilst I kind of enjoyed it in the studio, I wasn't completely sold with the idea, because whilst I was on my book tour last year, there were some really long train journeys, and during that time I had found this app for iOS devices that allows you to produce beats and use sort of built-in instruments to create songs. I was really new to the app, but I gave it a go because the train journeys are so long, and I ended up coming up with what would be the real foundation to how the finished version of Dirt sounds. And I'm really proud of it, like that I came up with this on my phone, but I'm gonna play it for you in just a sec. And I think straight away you'll be able to hear like, oh, right, okay, I see what she was trying to do. Obviously from that short clip you can tell that like that was the sound that I wanted to go with. I'd never written a song like that before. I'd never written a song on that app before. I'd never tried to write a song with so many synths and so much going on, but I was just so proud of it, and I decided that whilst I really liked Ian's idea, I was going to go forward with more of a pop production. I told my manager Mark that I wanted to do that, and he helped set me up with the best dude, a guy called Toby. If you watch my weekly vlog, you will have seen Toby. You will have seen all the work that we did in the studio. So Toby used to be a songwriter and producer for a songwriting team called Xenomania, who were responsible for Flory, Girls Aloud, absolutely tons of other acts that I'm forgetting. But Toby knows a lot about songwriting, and I have learned so much about songwriting and producing from him. It's unreal. The last few months of my life, I have dramatically improved on both songwriting and production. It's because I've been watching him and watching what he does and asking questions and stuff. I'm getting off track. It was really from here that me and Toby started crafting Dirt from the demo that I'd written on my phone, and he really brought the song to life in the way that I wanted it to sound. I have here a previous version of Dirt that was dated October 9th, 2017. And there are some big differences. There's some scratch vocals on here that don't sound great.
I gotta catch my flight. I'm going somewhere new, somewhere you've never been to. This altitude ain't the only thing I got over you. But you know I got dirt on you. Don't make me spill it. I've got tea for two. And bitch, I'm gonna sip it. No, you know somebody's gonna come out of this fight on top. It's gonna be you with the bruises, 'cause I've got dirt on you. Now you're up in my face, getting irate. You were so so sweet, what changed? Guess things go sour after they pass their sell-by date. The sun is casting rays, so let me serve some shade. Using my name for fame, and yet you say you're self-made, honey. And when I count to 3, you best be on your knees. Don't you try coming for me, cause I'm the bitch who keeps her receipts. You know I got dirt on you.
So you can hear there, they were completely different vocals, they didn't sound great, but once we got those nailed in, song was ready to go. And I don't have much footage from the recording of Dirt because I wasn't doing the weekly vlog back then, and I didn't think to document it, and I wish I had. So that's actually one of the main reasons that I started doing the weekly vlog. My cat's fighting with something under the bed, I'm sorry. I don't know what though. I think she's fighting the mattress. I don't get cats, I don't understand. But really, that was it. The song was mixed, it was mastered, and it was ready to be delivered to you guys. So, oh my god, I can't wrap up the video if you're gonna keep fighting the mattress. So, that's the story. When Agenda comes out, I will happily make a video just like this, talking about the process of it. I do have a ton more footage of the recording of Agenda. I have like footage of me putting rough guitar down in my house, all the way to recording the final vocals, so that video will be a little bit more padded out. But I hope this video was enjoyable. If you want to see more stuff like this, then please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and until next time, I shall catch you later.